Gentlemen, at this time we ask that everyone please find their way to their seats so we can begin the program. Once again, please find your way to your seats so we can begin tonight's commencement ceremony. All right, once again, please make your way to your seats so we can begin tonight's ceremony. Once again, please make your way to your seats so we can begin commencement.
The most essential skill that a student would learn would be looking up publications and how to navigate through those publications in order to complete a task. My name is Danica Gleason. I'm an instructor here at ASU Mid-South for the aviation program. One of the examples of hands-on learnings that we do here at ASU Mid-South is that we get to make sheet metal boxes where they would have to end up cutting the sheet metal and then they get to bend it, rivet it to make it like a makeshift wing.
My name is Joseph Cowell, and I'm attending the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ASU Mid-South. Currently, we just rebuilt this engine behind me. We just rewired the master control wires, a Cessna 150 behind us as well. I chose this program because I wanted to follow my dad's footsteps and work on airplanes like he did. If I had to tell someone that's considering this program, I would say, don't do it for the money, do it for the love of the airplanes.
My name is Walter Kornick. I work for FedEx, and I'm aircraft maintenance manager. ASU Mid-South sets them apart for being experienced and well-trained. They have a system here that works well with FedEx, and when we get the students involved with our AMTs, they're ready to go. Just the other day, one of our graduates went out to one of the planes on our tarmac during a walk-around, and noticed a puddle of hydraulic fluid. Immediately, he went and helped the other AMT troubleshoot the aircraft, found the leak, replaced the line, in 30 minutes had the airplane back in place on time. ASU Mid-South is important to FedEx to supply AMTs to the future of FedEx in the Mid-South.
Change is inevitable. Over time, the skills that build a nation evolve, fade, and disappear. But at Arkansas State University Mid-South, we don't fear the future, because we're going to build it. With a degree from ASU Mid-South, you'll gain in-demand skills for high-paying jobs in cutting-edge industries nationwide. Visit our website now to learn more. It doesn't matter if you're just starting your career journey or starting over. You can build your future at Arkansas State University Mid-South.
The most essential skills that the student will learn in our program will depend upon the level that they're taking, because we offer all levels. I am Glenn Falk, EMS Program Director here at ASU Mid-South. The student will learn enhanced EMR for basic needs, the EMT for enhanced treatment towards the patient. Paramedic in the back of the unit is basically a rolling emergency room.
I'm Abby Leonard. I'm in the first semester of the paramedic program at ASU Mid-South. So I chose this paramedic program because I started here as an EMT and the class sizes are smaller. The teachers really put an effort to give us extra resources and continue our education. The instructors have helped me overcome a challenge by just being there, and they really take time to get to know you and figure out what's the best way to help you.
I am Chuck Brackensey, Chief of EMS with the West Memphis Fire Department. My relationship with the ASU Mid-South EMS program is I'm the chair of their advisory board. I also play a big role in building relationships with the students. I come in, I help teach cardiology and really try to get to know each student personally. ASU Mid-South and the West Memphis Fire Department are working together to build a strong relationship to help produce the best paramedics for the needs of our community.
Change is inevitable. Over time, the skills that build a nation evolve, fade, and disappear. But at Arkansas State University Mid-South, we don't fear the future, because we're going to build it. With a degree from ASU Mid-South, you'll gain in-demand skills for high-paying jobs in cutting-edge industries nationwide. Visit our website now to learn more. It doesn't matter if you're just starting your career journey or starting over. You can build your future at Arkansas State University Mid-South.
Students get real-life experience building, whether it's a PC or it's a network or it's actually working in cybersecurity doing scenarios. My name is Timothy Dunlap. I'm an instructor for the Information Systems Technology program here at ASU Mid-South. I would describe our program here as career shaping, built on real-world skills that the students can use out there as they start their careers in IT.
My name is Mallory Gregory, and I'm currently a student in the Information Systems Technology Department at ASU Mid-South. We are currently working on a project that you have to build your own system and supply it with its own connections within your network. It's really cool and immersive because we actually get to do it with real computers, not just through a packet tracer or any sort of simulation of it. I chose Information Systems Technology because I wanted to apply cybersecurity standards that could help prevent any misfortune from happening to anybody.
Change is inevitable. Over time, the skills that build a nation evolve, fade, and disappear. But at Arkansas State University Mid-South, we don't fear the future, because we're going to build it. With a degree from ASU Mid-South, you'll gain the classroom skills needed to equip and inspire the leaders of tomorrow. Visit our website now to learn more. It doesn't matter if you're just starting your career journey or starting over. You can build your future at Arkansas State University Mid-South.
The most essential skills that a student will learn in this program is learning the multiple process of weldings that we use. My name is Tyler Daniel. I'm a welding instructor at ASU Mid-South. Our welding program, we teach practical skills and technical knowledge for our students to learn various welding processes. One example of the hands-on learning is we teach them how to use the oxyacetylene torches. I literally let them hold the torch, turn it on, and start cutting material.
My name is Mallory Harris, and I am a student at ASU Mid-South's welding program. I chose the welding program at ASU Mid-South because it seemed very creative. A typical day at ASU Mid-South for the welding program, we would mostly be out working in the shop and welding pieces together, like making a T-joint.
I'm Joey Cabay. I work for the Army Corps of Engineers out of the Memphis district, and I'm the chief supervisor of all trades. The main thing in industry now is flux core and pipe welding. Those are programs that ASU is teaching, and that's something that's needed in a job like the Army Corps of Engineers. We do quite a bit of that work, and it's stuff that other programs leave out. Currently, the Army Corps of Engineers is at a deficit with trades workers. ASU Mid-South is at the forefront of facilitating those workers. They're training, they've got great programs, and we look forward to working with them in the future.
I ask that everyone at this time remain standing. And gentlemen, please remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem, which will be performed by R&B pop vocalist and 2018 ASU Mid-South graduate, Mariah Michelle.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, that's the way to start it off. You may please be seated. Thank you, Mariah. Good evening, everyone. My name is Deborah West, and I am the Chancellor of Arkansas State University Mid-South. Our ceremonial mace, a symbol of the college's academic authority and the enduring role of our faculty, has been carried in tonight by Blake Armour, advanced instructor in auto diesel technology, and it is now in place at the front of the stage, signifying the formal beginnings of tonight's proceedings. On behalf of the ASU system, the ASU Board of Trustees, our faculty, our staff, and most especially our students, I would like to welcome you tonight to ASU Mid-South's 2026 Commencement Ceremony. You can applaud, that's great. Before we get started, it is my honor to introduce the people who share this stage with me tonight. Beginning on my far right, Mr. Jerry Morgan, and our current board chair, Bishop Robert Rudolph. Both of these gentlemen are members of our Board of Trustees who are here with us tonight. And then to my immediate right, closest to me, is our interim president of the ASU system, Dr. Robin Myers. Thank you, gentlemen. Now to my far left, people who likely need no introduction, the director of our Secondary Technical Center, Ms. Carmen Reel. Carmen. Our Vice Chancellor for Student Services, Mr. Jeremy Reese. Our Vice Chancellor for Finance and Administration, Ms. Janann Abernathy. Our featured student speaker tonight, 2026 graduate, Ms. Latrice Warren. and our Vice Chancellor for Learning and Instruction, Mr. Jeff Gray. At this time, I would like to welcome Bishop Robert Rudolph, Chair of the Arkansas State University System Board of Trustees, to come forward and bring greetings to you on behalf of the board.
Good evening. My name is Robert Rudolph, and I am honored to serve as the chairman of the Arkansas State University System Board of Trustees. On behalf of the entire board, I extend heartfelt congratulations to each graduate being recognized on today. Your hard work, your sacrifice, and determination have brought you to this important milestone, and we celebrate this achievement with you. I want to just briefly share with you a poem that means a great deal to me, especially as a child growing up. And I hope that it encourages you before I take my seat on tonight. It is a poem entitled The Invictus by William Ernest Henley. And it goes like this: out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods might be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but yet unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. My friends, as you move into the next chapter of your life, we wish you continued success, purpose, and fulfillment in all of your future endeavors. Please understand that you can do anything that you set your mind to. Keep the faith, and may God bless all of you on this evening.
Thank you, Bishop. It is wonderful to look out on this sea of smiling faces. I can see most of you, of this year's graduating class. And it's also heartwarming to know that so many friends and family members are gathered here tonight to bear witness to this exciting milestone event for our graduates. Each year, we have one goal in mind for this night, and that is to make this ceremony as meaningful and as memorable as possible for our graduates and their loved ones. Graduation is how we in education commemorate our students' success in achieving their goal of earning a degree or credential. But it's more than that. It's an acknowledgement of their courage, determination, and perseverance. The long hours, the sleepless nights, the sacrifices of time with family and friends, and dare I say, the many tears shed along the way. Most importantly, it's a celebration that every graduate in this room, despite what it may have taken for them to get here tonight, has prevailed. No one really understands this journey more than you, our graduates. And that is why at ASU Mid-South, your commencement celebration is led by fellow graduates or former graduates who have walked along the same path you are walking tonight. So first, I want to again thank Mariah Michelle for her truly outstanding rendition of the national anthem. Can we give her another round of applause? Mariah, we appreciate your willingness to make time in your busy schedule and to come tonight and provide us with such a meaningful and symbolic start to our ceremony. And next, I would like to invite a member of the class of 2026, Mr. Cedarius Sanders, to come forward. Sedarius is going to provide us with an inspirational reading. So come on up, Sedarius.
Graduates, there will be moments when the world underestimates you, moments when the path feels steeper than it should, when the odds don't seem to lean in your favor, when your story is misunderstood or not yet heard. But hear this, you are not defined by those moments. You are defined by what you do next. When doors close, you will find another way. When doubt creeps in, you will answer it with action. When the road is uncertain, you will keep moving forward, step by step, choice by choice, day by day. Because strength is not about ease, it's about endurance. It is about showing up again and again, even when it would be easier not to. You come from stories of resilience, families, communities, and experiences that have shaped you, strengthened you, and prepared you for this moment. So stand tall in who you are. Walk forward with purpose. Carry with you the knowledge that you belong in every room you enter, and that your voice matters. And when life asks you who you are, when it tests you, your resolve, or questions your worth, answer not just with words, but with resilience, your courage, your presence. Rise in your work, rise in your purpose, rise for those who helped you get there, rise for those who will follow behind you. And no matter what comes next, rise. Thank you.
So Sedarius has no idea what's going on right now, but I promise if you'll bear with us just for a minute, it'll be worth it. Okay? The Charles Welch Presidential Scholarship Program was established in 2024 in honor of Dr. Charles Chuck Welch, the former president of the Arkansas State University system. It's a recognition given each year to one graduating student from each of the 5 community colleges within the ASU system. It provides a $500 per semester monetary award for up to 2 semesters, so $1,000 total, that can be utilized towards the cost of attendance, which includes things like tuition and fees, books and supplies, transportation, housing, and food. To be named a Welch Presidential Scholar, recipients must have distinguished themselves through leadership on their community college campus, and they must plan to transfer to a university within the ASU system, either Arkansas State University in Jonesboro or Henderson State University in Arkadelphia. Our 2026 Presidential Scholar plans on attending A-State in the fall of 2026 to study mechanical engineering. During his time at ASU Mid-South, he's been very active in our campus and on our campus and in our community. He was selected for the Wonder Alumni Scholarship and the Chick-fil-A Scholarship, and during his freshman semester, he was also selected for the Junior Auxiliary Scholarship for Crittenden County and the West Memphis Marion Achievement Foundation Scholarship, and just a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, he was named our TRIO Student Support Services Most Valuable Player for his contributions to campus life. He has served as an ASU Mid-South Student Ambassador, has been an active participant in TRIO SSS, a proud member of Phi Theta Kappa and Sigma Kappa Delta Honor Societies. He's also been a part of the ASU Student Leadership Program offered through the ASU System Office. Sedarius, we feel strongly that you embody the spirit of the scholarship program. So on behalf of all of us here at ASU Mid-South, we would like to present you with a silver cord as well as a small plaque signifying your selection as ASU Mid-South's 2026 Charles L. Welch Presidential Scholar. I love a surprise. That's so fun. And now, it is my distinct honor to introduce our featured commencement speaker tonight, Ms. Latrice Warren. Latrice, who will be receiving her Associate of Science later this evening, was selected as ASU Mid-South's 2026 Academic All-Star. That distinction, awarded to just one student from our campus each year, was established by the Arkansas Community Colleges Association to recognize the academic excellence and service of outstanding students from each of the 22 community colleges across our state. Tonight, you will hear a story defined both by tenacity and perseverance. Latrice did not take the expected path to reach this stage tonight, but throughout her journey, she never lost sight of where she was headed. Nursing was always her ultimate goal, but as often is the case, I know it's probably the case for many of you, life introduced detours. She devoted years to raising her family and spent nearly 3 decades with the same employer, building a career marked by consistency, loyalty, and quiet strength. When that chapter ended unexpectedly, it became a turning point for her, one that required reflection, resilience, and a decision about what would come next. Latrice decided to begin again. Since arriving at ASU Mid-South, she has approached her studies with focus and unwavering determination. She has leaned on the support of family and friends, remained committed to her goals, and continued forward, even when the path was not easy. For Latrice, tonight is not simply a finish line, it is a return to purpose, a promise she never abandoned, and a testament to the discipline it takes to keep going when it would have been easier to stop. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the podium our 2026 Academic All-Star and your commencement speaker, Ms. Latrice Warren.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. Today is more than a celebration of academic achievements. I stand before you more than just a graduate. I am here as a promise fulfilled. There was a time I wasn't sure I would see this day. While lying in my hospital bed, bear with me, during a recent health scare, things became very real. Life felt fragile. The future felt uncertain. I was forced to slow down and look at life in a new perspective. I had a choice to make, either give in to fear or fight forward with faith. I chose to fight. In that quiet moment, I thought about my 2 children. I thought about the promise I made to my late husband. I promised him that no matter how hard life became, I would keep going. I would finish what I started. I will build a future that was a future for our 2 kids that would make him proud. That promise carried me through long nights of studying, often to 2 or 3 in the morning, textbooks open, exhausted, and fighting sleep, praying for strength, but determined, knowing that hours later that I would wake up and step into my role as a mother, an employee, and as a student. Despite being tired and overwhelmed, I pushed through. Along this journey, I didn't just grow personally. I found purpose in my community. At ASU Mid-South, I had the opportunity to serve and connect with organizations like SKD, PTK, TRIO, and JAG. Through these experiences, I worked to build the community of encouraging students to engage, recruiting new members, and collaborating with others on campus. One of the proudest moments was being selected to represent my school at Sigma Kappa Delta Convention in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where I spoke on the community within. And something about Pittsburgh, if you know anything about me or anything about my late husband, we're Pittsburgh Steelers fans. And so I had the opportunity to be in Pittsburgh on his birthday, and that brought peace to me. And that experience reminded me that either we, in our individual struggles, we're never alone. We are strengthened by the communities we build and the people we uplift. Choosing nursing became personal to me. Being a patient changed me. The compassion shown during my most vulnerable moments inspired me to reciprocate some of the same comfort and compassion to someone else. I didn't just want to survive, I wanted to serve. I kept going because I knew my children were watching. I wanted them to see, even after a loss, even after sickness, even after life knocks you down, you can still rise and persevere. Quitting was never an option. I wanted them to understand the promise I made still held true. The health scare reminded me that tomorrow is not promised, and we must use today with purpose. This diploma represents more than just credits, classes, exams. It represents resilience, the strength to keep going when you wanted to give up. I wanted to give up also, so it represents faith, the belief that I can accomplish once what felt impossible. And it represents love, devotion to myself, my children, my family, and my late husband. To my children, no matter how hard life gets, you must keep going. Always remember, strength is built within the moments when no one sees you fighting. Honor your commitments. Turn your pain into power. To my late husband in heaven, I stood on my promise. To anyone who feels tired, discouraged, uncertain, let this be a reminder that your current struggles do not define you. Your ending, your faith, your comfort, and your persistence does. To my fellow graduates, whatever battle you're facing, let today remind you that you are stronger than you think. You are bigger than your mistakes. John C. Maxwell once said, "The essence of a man is imperfect, So know that you're going to make mistakes, but wake up and realize this. Failure and mistakes are a simple price we pay to achieve success. So tonight, know that we didn't just earn a degree, we earned growth. We earned perseverance. We earned this moment. Thank you for allowing me to share this journey with you, and thanks to the staff and the faculty at ASU Mid-South for helping us make this journey possible. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Latrice. It was really inspiring. And I have no doubt that your sweet husband is smiling down on you. So proud of your words, so proud of what you've accomplished, but more than anything, proud of just who you are as an individual. So congratulations. Whew. Okay. Do we need to cut these lights a little bit for some video? What do y'all think? It's time for a quick trip, graduates, down memory lane. So if you would, I would ask that you please direct your attention to the screen as we show a brief video commemorating all of you, the class of 2026. path towards your next educational milestone, always remember the people that helped play a role in your journey. Those who helped light the path for you on your way to this exciting night, whether that's a family member, a friend, a teacher, a mentor, or even a fellow student. Someone undoubtedly played a role, a supporting role, in your success. I challenge you to pay that person back by paying that kindness forward. Commit to being the person who lights that path for someone else's journey. Because we don't do it on our own, right? We're all standing on the shoulders of those who've supported us or who have come before us. At this time, I would like to invite ASU Mid-South's Vice Chancellor for Learning and Instruction, Mr. Jeff Gray, to the podium. Mr. Gray, would you please come forward?
Thank you, Dr. West. Tonight, we celebrate the outstanding achievement of the graduates whose names are listed in your program. I also want to remind everyone that a commencement ceremony is a solemn event intended to honor each of our graduates. If you're in the audience, the sweetest words you will hear will be the name of your graduate as they walk across the stage. So please be courteous and help us ensure everyone gets the opportunity to hear their graduate's name as it is called. At this time, the candidates will be announced by Carmen Reel, Director of our Secondary Technical Center, and Jeremy Reese, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs.
Would the candidates for the General Education Diploma please rise and come forward? Kiera Andrews. Joshua Harris. Dwight Sanders. Would the candidates for a certificate of proficiency please rise and come forward? Certificate of Proficiency in Automotive and Diesel Maintenance, Christian Gage Areola. Jimmy Lee Bailey. Shakayla Nakia Davis. Antonius Derwan Dorsey. Clifton Davion Lawson. Jeremiah DeMar Robinson, Jr. Jordan McKell Williams. Larry Johnson, Jr. Naya Renee Pickens. Certificate of Proficiency in C&C Operations and Programming, Fenton Martell Danner. Trayton Lamar Pollard. Certificate of Proficiency in Emergency Medical Technician, Brittany Jamie Michelle Brown. Chauncey Zael Brown. Darnisha Butler. Carson Andrew Barley. Terrell Fuller. Mason Legene Gillen. Cortavius DeAndre Hearn. Amaria Simone Maven. London Adrian Marjoram. Summer Elizabeth Mayfield. Austin Hunter Timms. Frederick Moore. Devon Williams. Certificate of Proficiency in Microcomputer Upgrade and Repair, Alexis Lacole Carter. Alyssa Marie Jackson. Carlos Enrique Perez. Deneltric Rogers. Michael Aiden Sherman. Leroy Scott. Carson Smith. Demario Smith. Certificate of Proficiency Network Associate, Devontae Rico Knighton. Alicia Cora Lewis. Madison Nicole Pounds.
Certificate of Proficiency in Nursing Assistant, Savoya Alayla Brown. Rakaya Renee Carter. Khalees Demaya Davis. Jordan Simone Dorsey. Camiria Renee Fleming. Kimaya Neve Gray. Jayla Brianna Harris. Michaela Cheyenne Hudson. Danielle Jediah Johnson. Christina Jones. Tamaya Johnson. Kalia Lachey Jones. Shania Jones. Makaya Kayana Lee. Lanesha Amari Lemon. Jehovah Janae Love. Brandy Lynn Lovell. Kamaria Lachey Matthews. Darian Mew. Anaya Elizabeth Miller. Jocelyn Simone Mitchell. Kariana Nicole Montgomery. Laurencia Dolores Morris. Jemiah Alexis Parker. Xavier Nyree Patterson. Ariana Pickle. Tamiria Alexandra Smith. Trinaya Renee Smith. Michelle Lynn Strickland. Michaela Nicole Wall. Ashley Marie Victoria Yates. Certificate of Proficiency in Phlebotomy, Kamani Jataria Clay. Dominique Michelle Emery. Denerica Graves. Bridget Shakee Harris. Takayla Jeffrey. Tamiria Macklin. Tamisha McClure. Shelby Catherine Oliver. Danielle Hentrell Levette Pickens. Shamaya Nayel Selby. Angelina Smith. Brittany Leanne Smith. Sadidra Stewart. Cassie Tatiana Tittle. Kenya Williams Suggs. Certificate of Proficiency in Welding, Logan Skylar B. Brian Jamarcus Blackwell. Zachary Lee Boyette. Kelvin Xavier Carr. Ariana Ely. Keegan Dwayne Foster. Ethan Troy Henderson. Quandarius D. Jones. Gavin Drew Latham. Brayden Madison Macklin. Emmanuel J. Meeks. Jared Dion Selby Jr. Riley James Hunt Smith. Wyatt Earl Snell. Rayanne Stone. Walter Reginald Tucker, Jr. Jonathan Ethan Tyler. Tristan A. Vander Linden. Ashton Tyrell Vaughn. Deanna Loretta Ray. Dylan LaTrent Young. With the candidates for a technical certificate and certificate of general studies, please rise and come forward. Madeline Grace Breeze. Technical certificate in aviation power plant maintenance technology. Joseph A. Powell. Technical certificate in aviation airframe maintenance technology. Kaden Lee Spears. Thomas C. Warren, Jr. Lavelle Jesus White. Technical certificate in paramedic science. Rhonda Marie Adams. Brandon Thomas Bailey. Sydney Julius Carson. Willie Mae Jackson. Aaron Deshaun Johnson. Jalen Michael Jones. Robert Tanner Moser.
It'll be a party then,
Would the
Doc.
candidates for an Associate of Applied Science please rise and come forward?
She gets emotional.
Associate of Applied Science in Health Studies, Latrice Wade Warren. Associate of Applied Science in Business Administration, Sparkle Sahara Bell. Summa cum laude. Sonja J. Pointer. Associate of Applied Science, General Technology, Consuelo James Mason. Oscar Brown, summa cum laude. Wesley Norartor Claros Chavez. Ashton Lewis. Jermel Lavelle Stokes. Mallory Ann Harris, summa cum laude. Kendall Malik Murray, cum laude. Dylan Darnell Thomas, cum laude. DeAndre Christopher Driver, cum laude. Jose Luis Garcia, summa cum laude. Associate of Applied Science and Health Studies, Nona Christina Ballard. Kirsten Yamaya Brooks. Brianna Dyson. Catherine Nicole Green, cum laude. Jaquisha Lachelle Logan. Jalisa Simone Mars. Dolan Douglas Felix Jr. Daquisha Robinson, cum laude. Cynthia Davina Roy, summa cum laude. Takiria Stinnett. Kiana Simone Stinson, cum laude. Rhodesia Walker, cum laude. Shamika Williams, cum laude. Devin McKinnon Wright. Associate of Applied Science in Information Systems Technology, David Christopher Bowman. Jalen Jaquez Bridges. Barbara Chantel Lawson, cum laude. Brian Tornell Self Jr. Shawanda Catrice Stafford. Tevin Shamar Winfrey. Would the candidates for an Associate of Science please rise and come forward?
Associate of Science in Business, Jamiracle Danetta Renee Alexander. Lance Tyler Bird. Emily Caraway. Piper Lily Charlton. Brianna Rochelle Green. Bree Elizabeth Laird. Dominique E. Lewis. Aquasia Nelson. Valencia Sadie Patterson. David G. Robertson, Jr. Alec Joseph Witt, summa cum laude. Associate of Science in Education, Danny Lee Gatewood, Jr. Lazaria Vanier Johnson. Dakota Marianne Mills. Denerica Deshay Owen, cum laude. Jocelyn Caprice Prackett, magna cum laude. Denerica B. Robinson. Sophia Valentina Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Associate of Science in Health Studies, Delia Anderson, cum laude. Maria Ruby Ariana, cum laude. Kendall Avery Bradfield, magna cum laude. Whitney LaShawn Danner. Shampriya Janice Davis. Ladisha Renee Dent, cum laude. Ashley Latrice Dunn, summa cum laude. Anna Janelyn Hitchman, cum laude. Madeline Maxine Jackson. Camille Nicole Loving. Jamiria Renee Mason. Nadia Nicole Mitchell. Alicia Annalise Potter, cum laude. Antoinette Nicole Field, magna cum laude. Cicely Hughes Weaver. Alana Denise Whiting. Would the candidates for an Associate of Arts please rise and come forward?
Associate of Arts in General Education, Monica Alvarez. Uriah Zaire Baker, magna cum laude. Brandon Bowles. Taryn Gray. David Nathaniel Brewer, summa cum laude. Sarah Gaddis Chandler. Taylor Deshawn Connor. Quentin Van Dixon, summa cum laude. Carmen Alexis Dunn. Caitlin DeGeary East.
Just go with it.
cum laude. Erica Jacinta Evans. Braylon Frazier. James Robert Grissom, magna cum laude. Zakiria Hirsch. Madeline Devine Killingsworth. Shelby Kristen Lee, summa cum laude. Ethan Alexander Leshman, magna cum laude. April D. Maven. Olivia Nicole Martinez, magna cum laude. Hugh Braxton McFarland, cum laude. Camberly Stix Nelson, cum laude. Sankila Meredith Robinson, magna cum laude. Jacoby Yvonne Rogers.
Break it out, break it out.
Reagan Claire Rogers, cum laude. Aldo Miguel Sotelo, magna cum laude. Philip Tillman II. Lula J. Benaje Sanfaglia, cum laude. Jackson Lamar Yancey. Maya Saxton, magna cum laude. Zedarius Devon Sanders, magna cum laude. Aquasia Nelson, magna cum laude.
Tonight we are proud to have the opportunity to award degrees and certificates not only to graduates of ASU Mid-South, but also to students who have completed the requirements for their baccalaureate degree on the ASU Mid-South campus, thanks to a unique University Center partnership we have with Arkansas State University. We could not be more excited about the opportunities these cooperative degree programs taught on our campus provide to our students, their families, and our local communities. So, ASU Mid-South graduates, I ask that you please sit tight for just a second. As a representative or representatives from Arkansas State University come forward to confer degrees on their students. When they have finished, Mr. Gray and I will come back up and officially confer your degrees. So at this time, I would invite Dr. Annette Hucks, Dean of the College of Education and Behavioral Science at Arkansas State University, and Dr. Audrey Bowser, Associate Dean of Community Outreach and Engagement, to come forward. They will be awarding the Bachelor of Science degrees in Education on behalf of Arkansas State University.
It is my pleasure to present the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Education degree. These candidates have been recommended by the faculty, the chairs, and the deans of Arkansas State University. If those candidates for the bachelor's degrees would please rise and come forward. Come on. You can bring me your card. I get to read your name. Oh, okay. Yeah. Gail Denise McKillian. Connor Stackhouse. Bianca Renee Wren, cum laude. LaMariah Latrice Wren. Kennedy DeLynn East. Sydney Speak. Asia Simone Sinnett. Rimani Delia Whitlow. Whitelow. Jalen Michelle Brown Jefferson. Upon recommendation by the authority vested in me by the people of the state of Arkansas and the Board of Trustees of Arkansas State University, I confer upon each of you the appropriate degree as shown where your name appears in the program, and I declare you entitled to all the rights, the privileges, and the responsibilities pertaining thereunto. A-State graduates, when you entered into this evening, you wore your tassel on the right, signifying your candidacy for graduation. Now, in keeping with the time-honored tradition of the Academy and the symbolic gesture of crossing your hearts, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the spring 2026 graduating class of Arkansas State University.
Thank you again to Dr. Hux and Dr. Bowser. And now, ASU Mid-South graduates, it is your turn.
Will the members of the 2026 graduating class of Arkansas State University Mid-South please rise? Please rise. Dr. West, as these students have completed the requirements for their diplomas, certificates, and degrees, it is my pleasure to present to you the 2026 graduating class of Arkansas State University Mid-South.
Acting on the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of Arkansas State University Mid-South by the President and Board of Trustees of the Arkansas State University System, I hereby confer upon each of you the diploma, certificate, and/or degree which you have earned with all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges pertaining thereto. Graduates, this is your moment. Please move your tassels to the left side of your caps. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduates of the Arkansas State University Mid-South class of 2026. Congratulations, graduates. You may be seated for just a moment. We know that those of you in the audience tonight played an important role in these students' success, providing encouragement and support, and maybe the inspiration for them to persevere. So graduates, this is your opportunity to show your family, friends, counselors, coaches, advisors, and teachers your appreciation by giving them a round of applause as well. As we conclude our program tonight, I want to make just a couple of announcements before we start to exit, okay? First of all, this ceremony has been live streamed and will be available later for viewing on YouTube. We might even have a video to post later so that you can watch that since you didn't get to watch it tonight. Second of all, if you are a concurrent student who graduated tonight or who's graduating from high school this year, or a Crittenden County resident of any age who's not yet attended college, you may be eligible to attend with free tuition through the Crittenden County Promise Scholarship Program, and you can find information about that scholarship on our website. Finally, to our audience this evening, thank you for your attendance and for your support of these graduates. We ask one favor, that you will continue to support them by remaining seated until they have had the opportunity to exit up those stairs safely to the exit. There will be plenty of opportunity to celebrate with them when they get out, but we need them to be able to get out safely. So please keep your seats until they can get out. Graduates, faculty, staff, please stand. As the ceremonial mace is lifted once more by our faculty marshal, Mr. Blake Armour, the academic year comes to its ceremonial close. Thank you again for attending our commencement. We sincerely appreciate your presence tonight, and we wish each of you safe travels home.